Listen, I understand. The reason I wanted you to share your experience, first of all, what you're doing is remarkable. Guys, there's a lot of buzz around microfactories, demand manufacturing, and in Los Angeles, being a design capital of the world, small runs, a lot of different styles, a lot of different fabrics. Marta's business is what we call the Communal Microfactory. That means so many people can own that factory without having to start a new business because she put a phenomenal team together. So I wanted to share with the people your experiences. What kind of people are coming into your place? What are their demands? Where do you feel the industry is going in the last year, 3 years, 5 years ago, what it was? And where do you see it's going further?
I love this question. We, of course, have more the older model where, we sew for like a frame denim. I love that model. I support that model every day. That's a great model. They have a wonderful business, but that's more the wholesale model. What we're seeing now and is a customer. She has an idea. She might live in Arizona or Indiana or Hawaii. I'm going there this week to visit a customer who I've never met. We're like pen pals. We've never met each other. We've just talked on the phone, but she's amazing at connecting to her customer. She's amazing at sales. She's amazing at building an Instagram group, building a Facebook community, talking to her people directly, saying, what kind of bathing suit do you want? How wide do you want this strap? How much coverage on this bikini bottom do you want? She connects directly to her customer, and they are addicted to buying from her because she's offering not only a product, but a community, and she's selling directly to them. And we're seeing a lot more of that, a lot more of a mom with an idea that looked and looked and looked for the perfect princess dress for her daughter, and they were all too itchy, and she couldn't find one, so she made one. And now she doesn't even have a couch to sit on because there's so much inventory in her house. Because,
this business was just always changing. There. Do you think the social media and the new tools where the bloggers or influencers are helping, is that what's creating? What is it that, or could be a combination of things, that is igniting this old passion where the Avon selling or pyramid selling through businesses, Tupperware, fashion wear was being sold like that. But now in the fast fashion, as you said, the swimwear, she's got a group. I've had quite a few customers, a woman who's large size herself, couldn't find the right clothing, started a large size line, and today she's running a $50 million business, okay, but only making specialized clothing. At Lefty's, where you have hundreds of people working, providing design direction, pattern direction, grading and marker making services, sample services, small production runs. Where do you feel that you are adding a lot of value to these people?
Lefty's allowing them to have a cost sheet. They don't have to have one employee. They don't need one person on their payroll. They can maybe have 1 to 2, maybe somebody's helping them ship an order, but they don't have to have 70 people on their payroll. They can just do what they do. They have that freedom and ability to be creative, which once you lose that ability, your business goes. If it's costing $10, they know it costs $10. They don't have employees running around town and they don't know how much gas costs or how much, they're cutting costs, and they're paying $10 a garment, say. And that's what they know, and then they get it delivered to their door, and then they can really know what their profit margin is because it's all in one package for them. And that then allows them to really build their business because they're not having all this other overhead that sometimes brands don't even know how to calculate, right?
The reference communal microfactory is appropriate because this is for various people sharing the same resources as they need it and as they need to scale their business. Either they can bring part of the services in-house because they can afford it now, but for a startup companies, it becomes an easier stuff to go to your people, whether it's design direction or can this be made in the right time at the right price. Do you feel that in the last 18 months, 24 months, or 12 months and 6 months, where is this graph going? Is it staying exactly the same? Is the demand rising or going down?
I think the demand is rising. I don't know if the demand, so for me, some of my, look, I fall in love, right? I fall in love with some of these, these clients become my friends. I feel like these are my babies. These are my businesses. And so I need their businesses start to succeed. So now I started making 200 of something. Now I'm doing 1,000 units a month. Next month I'm doing 2,000 units a month. So the growth is together, even though we don't own each other's companies or there's no share. There's as they need more from me, I need to provide it for them. I think that's a lot of the demand, that some of these brands can really go do what they're meant to do, which is to be creative, to connect with the customer. If they can really have that freedom, then they just go like that. But now that, with social media, there's so many more people that are inspired by these stories that want to try it themselves. And, I think it's great.